you're like me and have played RuneScape for a long time, and you have played for as a normal account, an Iron Man account, and even a hardcore Iron Man account. Some of you have probably even played an Ultimate Iron Man. Although fun, after having played these game modes for such a long time, the game has become a much more streamlined way of playing. A while back, I made a chunk account that was limited to chunks of the map. The idea of being locked to chunks is exciting and gives you that fresh sense of figuring out your own methods to progress and really exploring areas you normally wouldn't. I've always enjoyed clue scrolls with the thrill of opening reward caskets, and so I've decided to combine the clue scrolls in chunks. I'll give you my clue scroll lock chunk account series, Uncover Clues. Hi guys, and welcome back to episode 3 of Uncover Clues. I hope to start completing more easy clues this episode and gain access to more areas of the map. I'm also going to be keeping clue caskets that do not award a chunk to the end of the video for a big opening, so make sure you stick around. We managed to get an easy clue, and I managed to complete one step on it already. With the second step, we need an iron chain body and a sapphire ring. Now we've already got the longbow, because of a clue reward we had from a beginner, the last episode. So for the iron chain body, I'm going to need 26 smithing, because I can't buy it or get it from a drop anywhere. For the sapphire ring, I'm just going to have to do wood cutting and hope on RNG. I'm going to use the same tactic as I did last episode. I'm just going to buy bronze bars and smith them up. I'm going to need about 500 bronze bars or so it's going to take a little while, but we'll be able to get 26 smithing from it. Cool, and there we go, we've got 500 bars. So that's more than what we need. I'm going to go smith all these now. I've decided that with these bronze bars, we're actually going to make bronze nice, so we can start doing some range training. We've got our first actual quiz master, the account. So we can get mythical scimitars from the mystery box. So we're going to see if we can get one of those, because that'd be a really nice upgrade for us. Get the mystery box. Let's see what we get. A cabbage. Nice. There we go, 26 smithing. So now we can make the iron chain body. And here we go. That is a iron chain body made. So now we just have to get the sapphire ring. So the same as I was doing before, I'm just going to cut oak trees and then fletch them until we can start fletching willows. So I'm hoping that we get the sapphire ring pretty quickly, but it could take any amount of time. There we go, we've got 35 fletching, so now we can start fletching some willow short bows. There we go, with 40 fletching, so we can now make willow long bows. Here we are, the final step of our beginner clue, which will be unlocking the new chunk. Now, I want to unlock the chunk on this middle bit here of Falador, instead of this chunk on the left, because the chunk on the left is kind of pointless, but Falador gives us a fair few things we can do. So here we are, we're going to talk to him now and get the casket. There we go, there's the casket, guys. We'll be opening this in a little bit. We'll just have a little exploration around, see what we can do. Let's go ahead and open the chunk. There we go. So we have access to another bank over here, which is nice. We also have access to a gem shop over here, so we can buy sapphires. We also have access to a mace shop over here, which I didn't even know existed, actually. And they actually buffed maces as well, so I believe they're now a 4-tick attack weapons. They're actually quite relevant now. So the element mace could be a pretty good upgrade. There's also a cook chicken spawn up here, which is interesting, random bit of trivia. We also have a shield shop here as well, but I mean, she only sells up to a mithril square. I don't even know if it comes in stock. It's quite a bad shop, actually. We have a furnace as well, which is close to the bank, so good for smelting. An estate agent now. So we can now buy a house, and when we get the level, we can teleport into it. We also get access to mahogany homes, but we can't do this yet, so we don't actually have the planks. And finally, we also get access to the giant mole, but we're not going to be killing him just yet. He'd probably just end up wanting us. So one of the most important things about this chunk is we can now kill Falador guards over here, and they actually give us a 1 in 128 chance of getting a medium clue scroll. So let's go ahead and just open up our casket beginner, see what we get. Just to steal along, nothing great. Managed to get a medium clue scroll, but it requires us to actually go to Mortmire's Swamp. So we're going to have to complete Priest in Peril for this, because that's one of the exceptions, is that we're allowed to complete quests to advance if it's locked inside a quest-only area. So in order to complete Priest in Peril, we actually need 50 rune or pure essence. Now, so we have to be able to acquire the items within chunks we already own. So we haven't been able to complete Rune Mysteries, so that means that we can't actually mine our own essence. But what we can do is we can kill Minotaurs, as they have about a 1 in 20 drop chance of dropping us pure essence as 15 noted. We just got our last pure essence drop that we need. So we killed about 130. We are killing the Temple Guardians. This might take a while because we're using bronze knives. But I've also realized this quest is probably going to take me a little longer than normal. Because I can't actually bank in Varrock, so I'm going to have to bank in Lumbridge to get more pure essence out. And there's the dog defeated. That we monked out. That's Priest in Peril completed. And we're also going to get some prayer levels. Let's see what we get. As soon as this guy's done with his long ass conversation. Cheers, lad. There we go. 18 prayer from that. Not bad. It's about 5 prayer levels. So here we go. We'll be getting another clue step here. So let's see what it is. And I believe we can do this as well. It's up near the lighthouse. Yep, there we go up there. So we can go and do that one. And here's this step completed. So let's see if we can do the next step. We're inside in Falador. Okay, let's go do this. Here we are at Kaylee. So let's see if we get the casket. Nope, another step. East of Burthorpe Pub. This could be a really good one to unlock, actually. Hopefully this is a 4-stepper, because that would be a nice place to unlock. Here we are. Let's see if we complete the clue and unlock the chunk. No, another step. Okay, this could be a full 5-stepper medium clue. Drawers in one of the houses. Oh, right, okay, so we're actually in this exact same chunk. That's funny. Here we go, this will be the last step of our first ever completed medium clue. And there's the casket, so we can go ahead and open up this chunk here. And I'm going to take a look around before we open the casket and see what we can do. So we get access to a Slayer Master, so we can buy a few things from him. Can't really use any of it yet because it requires Slayer levels. We can get tasks as well, so we might be able to train some levels up. But we can't really do anything with rewards right now because he can't give us any points. We also get access to killing these archers now, which can drop us studded chaps and green dehyde chaps. There's a couple of nice upgrades there. It's got a really rare chance of getting a maple shortbow. We also get access to guards here, which we can kill, so they can give us medium clues, the same as Falador. But they also give access to a mithril plate body and mithril full-hand drop, which could be some nice upgrades. So we've also managed to unlock the Burthorpe Games Room teleport as well, so I'll allow for quicker access across the map. Let's open up the casket and see what we get from our first medium clue. Okay, a Bandos page, an adamant pickaxe. Now, an adamant pickaxe is very good, because we can't yet access a better pickaxe. That's going to be very nice. That's a jump from bronze straight to adamant. And an adamant dagger as well, which might be better than our event RPG, so we might be able to use that for the time being. I completely forgot as well, we get access to Rogue's Den. So we have to get a bank here. As soon as we get some marks of grace, we can start trading them over there for grace, get some graceful pieces going. And we've also got an infinite fire here that we could use. We'd be able to access Martin Fright's shop, where we can sell things back for quite good value with 50 thieving. There's also these wall safes, but we need 50 thieving for those as well. And we'll be able to run the actual rogues there as well for the rogues outfit. Here we go, guys. We finally got our first ring nest. And we're currently 56 woodcutting and 49 fletching. So this took quite a while. So I'm going to hope this is the sapphire ring as it's the most common. Yes, there we go, guys. The sapphire ring. So now we can complete our easy clue scrub. Okay, let's see if we get the casket. And no, another clue scroll. Let's see if we can do it. Tall Leprechaun at Draenor Manor. But I'm really hoping we don't unlock this chunk. We've already unlocked this, but we'll go there now. Here we go, Tall Leprechaun. And we get another clue scroll. Good stuff, good stuff. Northernmost house in Draenor Village. Okay, so here we go, guys. I believe this will be the casket. I think easy's only be 4 steps long. And there we go, guys. There's the casket. We've also unlocked another chunk. We'll go ahead and unlock this now. And once again, we'll do the same thing. We'll take a look around. There doesn't look like there's going to be too much here, but we'll take a look around it anyway. So we're actually 1 step closer to being able to start Vampire Slayer. Because we've got where the vampire is now at Draenor Manor. And we've got down here where the quest start is. I believe all we need now is we need to be able to unlock this chunk here in Varrock. That means we can go to the pub there, the Blue Moon Inn, because we have to get the steak from the guy there. So I actually have no idea what this is a reference to at all. I've never actually seen this whatsoever. So, I mean, if someone could fill me in the comments, that'd be great. Now, we're also a step closer to unlocking Spryer as a Slayer Master, but I believe we need the actual farm up in Draenor first, because I think we have to inspect something. So a big part about unlocking this chunk right here is because we have this top chunk here, and the chunk one below it, we can actually do the Draenor course now. But the only issue is that we need 10 agility. So we're going to keep lamping it up from now. We're probably going to try and lamp all the way up to 10, and then we can start training some agility here, which is going to help with running, getting around the map. So let's go ahead and open up this easy casket, and let's see what we get. So our second ever easy casket on the account. Okay, so we got another Staff of Air. So we actually got one of those in our first clue scroll. And a black full helm as well. So I mean, not a bad clue, but you know, nothing special there that we need. So I've actually decided that instead of killing goblins for clues, I'm now going to go kill minotaurs. Because they're just a better spot for trading because they have 10 hit points. We can trade our range a bit more because we can do some safe spotting. And I believe the clue scrolls are actually slightly more common from that. So I've actually managed to find some stronger minotaurs up this way, some level 27s, and they actually have 22 hit points. This is going to be really nice for getting some levels in with range. We managed to get to the second stop of our easy clue scroll. So we have to get an iron plate body and studded leather chaps. So with the iron plate body, we're going to have to go straight to 33 smithing. So this will take around 800 bars or so, 800 bronze bars, so we do the same method as before. With the studded leather chaps, we actually unlocked Burthorpe earlier in the episode. And if you remember from back then, we can actually kill archers now. And they have a 1 in 16 chance to drop the studded chaps. And we're going to have to pick up the green d'hide chaps along the way if we're lucky. There you go, guys. We actually got the green chaps before the studded. At only 4 kills. That's pretty good. There you go, guys. We finally get the studded chaps at 35 archers killed. And we have 5 green d'hide chaps. There we go, we just need the iron plate body now. So as I said earlier, we're going to get 33 smithing, so we're currently at 26. So this is going to take, it says here, about 755 bars. So we'll probably buy around 800 just to have some extras. There's 760 bars, so we're going to smith all these into bronze knives. There's 33 smithing, so we can now make our iron plate body. Oh, so I missed the level up, but we just got 33 smithing. So we can now make our iron plate body. There's our iron plate body made. We are the third step of the easy clue, which could be the casket. Oh, wrong drawers. Nope, we got another clue scroll. Here's the fourth step of our easy clue, which could be the casket. There we go, we got the casket, so we actually unlock this chunk as well. So let's go and unlock it. There we go, so we can now start the Blow Ice Mountain quest. And we get access to another anvil up here with Doric, which is probably going to be closer to the bank than the actual Lumbridge one. And we get to do Doric's quest as well. Let's go ahead and open up this easy clue scroll. Oh nice, we got a Willow short bow. Which is a really nice bow to get. And just some junk. So the Willow short bow actually has worse DPS than Bronze knives, so we're going to go back to Minotaurs and use these. There's 40 range coming in. So we can now wear our green d'hide chaps. Nice little upgrade there. I have to say, these are looking mighty fine with the cabbage cape. Look at that. Look at that. That just goes so well together. Beginner clue step to fish a trout. So this requires 20 fishing. So we're going to go ahead and get that. We just got a beehiver random event. Mr. Beekeeper himself. So we might have to get some early flax here. So that could help us out potentially. There we go, guys. We actually did get the flax roll instead of the armor piece roll. So there we go. 21 flax. Might be come in handy later on. And there's 20 fishing, guys. We can complete our clue scroll step. And there is a trout court. Here we go, guys. Give them the trout and a clue scroll. And that's the clue scroll completed there, guys. So I'm actually going to keep this one till the end of the episode because we didn't unlock a new chunk. We're at the second step of our beginner clue scroll, so we might be able to unlock the chunk here. So let's see. There we go, and a casket. So we've actually unlocked this chunk right here. It's quite a nice chunk to now have now, because if you have to do any smithing, then we've got an anvil right there. We've got the bank right next to it. So let's take a look around and see what we can actually do in this chunk. So we've got the apothecary who can sell us a few different types of potions. We probably never actually buy the energy potions, But the strength potion could come in handy, and the anti-poison as well could be quite a handy potion to have. So we've also unlocked another bank. So this is Varrock West Bank. So we'll be able to use this now. There's also an anvil right there, so if you ever have to do any more smithing, we can just go here to here, instead of having to walk all the way to Lumbridge Castle again. In the basement here as well, we can also telegrab the gold bar here, the gold necklace, and I believe you can actually telegrab the gold ore, just not the ruby ring. So this could come in handy. Also in this chart, we can get access to the cooking guild. I believe you need 30 cooking or so it shouldn't take us long with the fish we've got banked. But I don't think we need to go in there just yet, so we're not going to do that until later on. So let's go ahead and open up this casket and see what we get. 12 cooked shrimps, so food is food. Our casket here. There's another casket. So that means we've unlocked Mage Training Arena. And part of the Jewel Arena as well, so another bank, an altar, and then you know Mage Training Arena, so we can get some runes from there, different magic pieces. Let's open up the casket. Leather body and leather vans. Okay, leather body is actually an upgrade for our range gear. It's not bad, only a +2, but nice little upgrade there. You'll notice I've actually come back to one of the first chunks I ever unlocked. Going back all the way to the first episode. That's because I need to come to the ranging guild. Here we are, and this is the reason why we're here, because we actually require a hard leather body for our clue. So, that's the wrong guy to trade. This guy over here, Mr. Armor Salesman, he can sell us a hard leather body right there. We're going to buy one of those. We might as well buy a studded body while we're here as well. So that's probably going to need that. We might as well buy the chaps as well, because they're probably for a clue scroll. We've already got the leather body. We've already got the studded chaps. And there's a coif and a leather cowl, so we're going to buy one of these each. Here we go, guys. The clue location. Give him a wave. And we get the casket! So we actually unlock this area here. There we go. Let's see what we can do. So we can start to make some earth runes there when we start rune crafting. We also have the sawmill operator here. And so we can start making logs into planks. Now this is really good because I believe now we can actually start training construction and start to begin to make stash units. He also sells us the saw, we can get a hammer, and he sells us nails as well. I believe now we can also do the Gertrude's cat quest, because we have the lumberyard and we have Gertrude herself. I believe we only need the 2 locations to do that. We also get access to this pub over here, which is actually super good because it gives us a thread spawn. And you may have noticed I picked up a needle spawn earlier from the haystack at the Ranging Guild. This means we can now tan at the Ranging Guild. I can grab thread from here, and with our needle we can start to actually craft some leather things. So let's go ahead and open our easy clue and see what we get. Oh, okay. Okay, so we get a black plate body H2. Now I think those are quite rare. An amulet of magic as well, so that's going to be our best in slot for training magic now, which is nice. That black body actually looks pretty cool, to be honest. So we'll take it. And the amulet of magic as well. So before I end the episode, guys, we actually managed to get only 2 extra beginner caskets from duplicate chunks. So we didn't get that many, to be honest, but I'm hoping in like future episodes we're going to get a lot more for these big openings at the end. And as you can see as well, we actually killed a lot of minotaurs this episode. We're up to like 600 already. And we only got 3 easy clues and 5 beginner clues. Beginner clues are only like 1 in 60. So that's like half the drop rate. The easies are like 1 in 128 as well. So we actually got pretty unlucky on clue scrolls. So let's go and open these up. Okay, nothing new there. Leather chaps could have saved us from buying those. But, you know, here's what it is. See if we can get a unique in this last one. And no, but we do get another staffer there. Thanks for watching, guys. In the next episode, we will get started on the construction grind so that we can start working towards stash units. Make sure to give me a like, subscribe, and post a comment down below if you're enjoying the content. And I'll see you all in the next video.